Hi, everybody. Good to have you with us today. Welcome to Ozarks Live. Cami Jenkins is in the house with us. How are you?
I'm kind of beat up, honestly, Joy.
Okay, so I just found this out just a second ago because I haven't seen you in a couple days. You are planning, or were planning, to ride in the MS-150.
Yes.
You had a little mishap on your bike?
Well, yes. The MS-150 is actually canceled. However, all of those donations, they're already in the hands of the MS Society.
Right.
So that's good. So any of that, is already taken care of. So we were going to still do like an honor ride for that weekend coming up in September.
Sure.
And so yesterday morning, I always go out really early, like 5:15 in the morning on Tuesdays. And I'd finished like 13 miles, and I was coming into my driveway, which has a lot of gravel. I slowed down, but I still hit this big old patch of gravel. My bike went flying. I went flying. And that's why I'm wearing long sleeves and long pants today.
Are you bruised up? You didn't break anything, though.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I scraped everything up, my arm, my leg. I hit on the side. I'm still finding like random spots that are really sore. The bike landed on me. And I'm like, this is what I was scared of.
Well,
but we're still going to do like an honor ride in September in honor of the MS-150. And of course, all those donations are already in their hands. So,
which is good.
We're following through,
yeah.
But yet it's
But you're still training, you said, because you do enjoy the training part of it.
Yes.
And, you'll be extra super ready for next year, I guess.
Maybe. After falling off my bike, I can't promise I will do this again.
Well, you'll do it. You'll be fine. That's why there are helmets. Helmets are a good thing.
My head was safe, I will say that.
I tell you what, my sister-in-law one time was riding in Little Rock. She fell off her bike and did a number, on herself, but her helmet broke. It cracked.
Oh, my goodness.
She hit her head that hard.
What if you didn't have that, right?
There's something to be said for those. And and thank God you're okay.
Yeah, and these little tires are so thin and so bald that they just really slick. And I've been scared of it, and I think sometimes when you're scared of something, it kind of makes it happen.
Well, it can. Anyway, hang in there.
I'm okay.
Never give up. All right. We have a great show for you all today. As we said, Tom is off at the Price Cutter Charity Championship today. I was there yesterday. We're going to check in with him throughout the show today.
Plus, I got to go out on an adventure to see what I could find in the Ozarks, and you definitely don't want to miss it.
Yeah, you will not believe it until you see it. And today is Joy's Book Club. They're back. We're going to get some great suggestions from our friends over at the Springfield Greene County Library.
Yes, but before we get to all that, let's check in with Tom over at the Price Cutter Charity Championship.
Yep, Tom, how's it going? Warm out there.
It is warm indeed, but it's a great day to play golf. We have, the golfers from the Price Cutter Charity Championship here, as well as all of us amateurs just to get in their way, and still they're playing well. Want to tell you what's going to be going on as we go through the next several days. Best person is right over my left shoulder here. Gerald Andrews, director of the Price Cutter Charity Championship. Good to see you again, Gerald.
Great to be seen.
Okay, a new name has entered the Price Cutter Charity Champion, Korn Ferry. What is that all about?
Korn Ferry is the international umbrella sponsor of this level of professional golf. Many of your viewers will remember 30 years ago it was the Ben Hogan Tour for 3 years. It was the Nike for 7. It was Buy.com for a brief .com period.
Yes.
And then it was nationwide for 10 years, Web.com for 7. And now we're in the second year of a 10-year arrangement with the Korn Ferry organization.
And the amazing thing about it is that the Price Cutter Charity Championship has been there since the beginning.
This is year 31. There are 28 of these tournaments around the world. There are 4 that have existed all 31 years, and we are one of those 4.
One of those 4 on the very same course every time.
We are one of the 2 that's been at the same country club every year.
Yeah.
This one here in Highland.
Tell folks a little bit about the quality of golf that these players bring into Springfield.
Well, I tell people these are the best golfers in the world because they're willing to take the chance to hit 18 every time and 2. They know they've got to rise to the top. These young kids are trying to get to the PGA Tour, and they're going to take chances that the PGA Tour members don't have to take week in and week out. These kids can hit the ball farther than anyone else. If you look at their scoring average, it's less than 1/2 stroke per round. Like 0.4 strokes per round. That's less than a half a putt per round.
It is
separates
amazing.
them. Yeah.
Now, I got to play today with Chase Johnson.
Yes.
He's a rookie on the tour, yet he is already in one of his tournaments finished solo second.
Okay.
So the quality of his golf, he golfed for Kent State,
Right.
and he's been a champion in collegiate tournaments.
Yeah.
This is, and you also see some names here, and I have a a feeling you'll see Chance in the future that really do go on to the PGA and make a name for
That's
themselves.
right. The only way you get to the PGA Tour now is to come through here. When I got involved in this 25 years ago, it was annually the top 5 money winners got their PGA Tour card. Well, theoretically today it's the top 50 money winners each year get their PGA Tour card. Now with the pandemic this year, that's different this year. They're combining 2020 with 2021.
Right.
So at the end of next year's season in 21, those 50 top money winners will move on to the PGA Tour.
Now, of course, spectators can't come to the tournament, but yet it goes on because this tournament goes on for a very important cause in the Ozarks.
It does. It's all about charity for us. Over the past 30 years, the tournament's given away over $16.5 million to numerous children's charities. Last year we gave away just over $952,000 to 49 children's organizations here in the Ozarks. And in spite of us not having spectators and not having a backdrop of skyboxes and tents and bleachers today, there's still a grave need for the charities that are involved. And we're going to do everything we can to raise every dime that we possibly can for them.
Now, I know that you don't always call these things, but I'm going to ask you, are you aware of anybody that maybe we should keep our eye on in, the standings, the reports that go on during the day?
I'm like everyone else. I'm looking at the top money winners that are here, and we have Davis Riley here, who's number 1 in the money. He's playing out here. He played this morning. We have Will Zolatoris. Yeah, I think I've got that right. He's number 2 in the money list, and he's playing right now. Yeah. And of course, one of my favorites for being here this year is Tony Romo.
That's what I hear.
Romo's got a sponsor's exemption. Of course, we all knew him as a great Dallas quarterback and now a CBS football analyst, and does a great job at that. But he loves to play golf. He loves to compete.
Yeah.
And he arrived here on Monday. He's been practicing ever since, and he'll be out here tomorrow. I think he tees off at 9:05.
Everybody out here loves to play golf, and they're serious about it.
They are very serious.
Some great golf. Gerald, thank you so much once again.
Good.
I'm sorry we can't have the spectators out, but I know it's going to be a great tournament.
We think so. Thank you.
All right. That's Gerald Andrews. He helps run this whole thing over here, makes it a stellar event every year, the Price Cutter Charity Championship. Today was the Pro-Am. Tomorrow starts the Pro-Pro. Back to you guys.
All right, good
Thank
stuff.
you. I heard Tony was in town.
How did I forget Tony Romo?
Yeah.
I just completely lost track of the fact that he's here. Very exciting.
Yeah. Well, coming up, it's time for Joy's Book Club.
It is, and they have some great book suggestions for us today. So don't go away. Ozarks Live is just getting started. Be right back.